You've all heard it. Compound interest is the slow and steady path to becoming a millionaire. You invest, you wait a few decades, and poof, you're rich. But what if slow and steady isn't the only way to win the race? What if there are tiny habits that can supercharge your wealth, working on a timeline that doesn't require a calendar and a magnifying glass? A few years ago, I was doing everything right. I automated my savings, had a budget, and was dollar cost averaging into index funds. But my net worth was crawling at a snail's pace. It felt like I was saving pennies while watching other people leapfrog ahead. That frustration forced me to look at wealth differently. I realized I was only focused on compounding my money, when the truly wealthy compound something else entirely, themselves. In this video, I'm sharing the 5 tiny habits I use to accelerate my income and my wealth, creating a compounding effect that works on you, not just on your money. And the first one is a total game changer. The first habit is to invest in your skills before you worry so much about the market. The wealthiest people know that the best investment isn't the S&P 500, it's the one between their ears. A $1,000 course that helps you learn a skill to earn an extra $10,000 a year. That's a 1,000% return. Good luck finding that in the stock market. The habit is simple. Spend 60 minutes every single day learning or practicing a skill that can increase your income. This doesn't mean you have to become a coder or a crypto genius. It could be learning persuasive writing, getting better at public speaking, or mastering new software. Skills compound just like money. At first, progress feels invisible. But that daily 1% improvement builds a foundation that snowballs over time, making you an expert and dramatically boosting your earning potential. The second habit seems to have nothing to do with money, but it has everything to do with it, taking care of your health. Your health is your biggest financial asset. It just doesn't show up on a balance sheet. If you're running on low energy, brain fog, and stress, you are literally leaving money on the table. Financial stress and poor health are a vicious cycle, one makes the other worse. So, the tiny habit is this: start every day with just 10 minutes of movement. A quick walk, some stretching, a few body weight exercises. It's that simple. This small act compounds into higher energy, sharper focus, and more resilience to stress. Sure, good health reduces future medical bills, but more importantly, it unlocks your daily productivity. That extra energy is what you need to crush it at your job, make smarter decisions, and have the stamina to build that side hustle or finally go after that promotion. Most people have 2 modes with their finances: complete avoidance, or getting tangled in a budget spreadsheet so complex they abandon it by February. The third habit is the happy medium, the 10-minute weekly money check-in. Every Friday, I take 10 minutes, no more, to glance at 3 things: what came in, what went out, and where my money is. This isn't about rigid budgeting, it's about awareness. It puts you in the driver's seat of your finances instead of being a passenger wondering where the heck you're headed. You start to spot patterns, like that subscription you forgot you were paying for, or noticing that your spending isn't matching your goals. This tiny habit compounds your financial clarity. When you know where your money is going, you naturally start sending it to places that build wealth, like killing high-interest debt or jumping on a smart investment. If these ideas are clicking for you, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I share practical strategies like this every single week to help you build wealth on your own terms, and I'd love for you to be part of this community. The fourth habit is the only one that sounds like traditional advice, but we're giving it a twist. Automate your savings and investments. The goal isn't just to let compound interest do its thing, it's to make your discipline completely effortless. Willpower is a finite resource. If you have to decide to save money every single month, you're wasting brainpower that could be spent on learning a new skill or building your business. Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck to your savings and investment accounts. Treat it like your rent or your Netflix bill, a non-negotiable payment you make to your future self. By putting this foundational habit on autopilot, you free up your mind to focus on the active habits that really grow your income. You build your wealth base in the background while you chase bigger wins in the foreground. The final habit is the glue that holds all the others together. It's a concept from James Clear's brilliant book Atomic Habits called habit stacking. The idea is to link a new habit you want to start with an existing one you already do automatically. It tricks your brain into adopting the new habit by making it feel almost frictionless. For example, right after my morning coffee, I will do my 10-minute walk, or, during my commute, I will listen to a 20-minute industry podcast. By tethering the new action to an established routine, you don't have to rely on fleeting motivation. This meta habit compounds your consistency across the board. It's what ensures you actually show up every day to do the small things that, over time, create massive results that can far outpace just waiting for your 401k to grow. Compound interest is powerful, but it's passive. It works on your money. These 5 habits are active. They work on you. They compound your skills, your energy, your focus, and your discipline. And when you compound yourself, your ability to earn, save, and invest grows exponentially. That's the real secret to building wealth far faster than just sitting back and waiting.